Hey guys, Marble Tyler here, and today we are covering the Master Chief one-liners on this week's Top 10 Sunday. So, just like last week, we're trying to focus on cutscenes, and this is more of Bungie's decision than it was my own to focus on these cutscenes. Because when Bungie, they came to gameplay, they wanted you to be a silent protagonist. That's why Chief doesn't have a lot of lines. They wanted you to experience all these moments. So generally, Chief's lines are all reserved for cutscenes. So there's a couple from Halo 4, but all of them seem to be a lot from cutscenes and stuff like that. So let's get started. Starting with number 10, I think we're just getting started. Such an iconic quote, ends the game for the first game. It's as we're flying off, he takes off his helmet. It just kind of signifies this is the beginning of an amazing, amazing journey we are about to go on as gamers as we continue through the Halo series.
Scanning. Just dust and echoes. We're all that's left. We did what we had to do for Earth. An entire Covenant armada obliterated, and the Flood. We had no choice. Halo, it's finished.
No. I think we're just getting started.
Moving on to number 9, we have the simple boo. So this is from Halo 2. This is towards the end when Chief is teleported onto High Charity and he surprises a grunt. Absolutely funny scene. You see the grunt freak out, throw his weapon, Chief grab it. It's a great scene, honestly. I know a lot of these one-liners are kind of hit or miss. Honestly, there's not as many as you'd think, but they're all iconic to some degree.
Our entry into the divine beyond guaranteed. The great journey is nigh, and nothing, not even the Flood, can stop it.
Boo.
Kill the demon!
Moving on to number 8, we have Light It. This is a response to Guilty Spark. This is during Halo 3 when we discover that the Installation 04 is being rebuilt on the Ark. We're outside of the known galaxy, so to kill the Flood, the Chief is going to light the ring. It's honestly an amazing scene, an amazing line. It's not as memorable, and the reason is it's just kind of in the middle of a bunch of dialogue, but I thought it was pretty iconic, so I threw it up here on this list.
Replacement. The ring you destroyed.
When did you know?
Just now, but I had my hopes. What will you do?
Light it.
Then we are agreed. A tactical pulse will completely eradicate the local infestation. I will personally oversee the final preparations, though it will take time to fabricate.
Moving on to number 7, we have Next Time. Now, this is one of the greatest scenes in Halo 4, in my opinion, when the doctor's, all upset that their research is getting destroyed and being left behind. They're all trying to evacuate. She asks him that he'll just get more time next time, and honestly, it's a great response. It just kind of signifies Chief is how do I socially interact, so I'm just going to, next time. It's fantastic.
We have years of work invested here.
Inventory lists 7 excavation-grade Havoc mines. Just one of those would turn this base into a piñata.
I'm sorry, Doctor. Keep routing your people to the evac centers. Once we take care of the composer, you won't have much time.
I'll make sure the nukes are primed so you can detonate them remotely. Maybe next time you rescue us, you can give us more time to pack.
Next time.
Moving on to number 6, we have Sir finishing this fight. Now, this is the big cliffhanger of Halo 2. You either loved it or hated it. Majority of you probably hated it back in the day. But this is the cliffhanger. This leads into Halo 3. It's just signifying that we are going to finish the fight in the next game. And it's kind of laughing at your face because you didn't get to finish the fight in this game. But it's just a classic line. Obviously, if you've played the Halo games, you probably know this line either from trailers, from Halo 2 gameplay, whatever. It's just a great scene.
We've got a new contact, unknown classification.
It isn't one of ours. Take it out.
This is Spartan 117.
Anyone hear me? Over.
Isolate that signal. Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir, finishing this fight.
Moving back, we have our final Halo 4 quote, and it is on occasion. So what this is, it's Lasky. So what this is, it's Thomas Lasky asking Chief if he's good at clearing LZs on occasion, because obviously we know as players and as gamers who follow Chief's story, yeah, he's pretty good. That's what he does. That's who he is. So it's kind of funny. Again, I feel like it's pretty iconic, so I threw it up on this list.
I don't know if it's too soon to ask you for a favor, but we're gonna run out of breathing room here real quick. I don't suppose you're any good at clearing LZs.
On occasion.
Now moving into the top 4, these are easily some of the most iconic, but this one we're going with, thought I'd try shooting my way out. Mix things up a little. Again, great quote. This is from Halo 3, this is towards the end when we finally get Cortana back. We've been almost the entire game without her. And it's just, we finally have her back. We have that, yes, back like it was in Halo 1 and Halo 2. It's going to be action-packed, it's going to be, all that good stuff. And here we are, Chief's ready to shoot his way out as we're about to take control and just rock this one out.
Got an escape plan?
Thought I'd try shooting my way out. Mix things up a little.
Just keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
Number 3, we have I Need a Weapon. This is Halo 2, this is right in the beginning. I mean, honestly, what more do you want? He looks at Sergeant Johnson, he says, I need a weapon, as he's about to defend the station. It's kind of like, yes, finally, let's get a gun, let's go. Halo 2 is finally here. Been 3 years since Halo 1. Super pumped, and it just got you amped up. You're ready, Chief is the awesome soldier that he is, and we get to finally play as him. Let's go.
Sir, additional contacts. Boarding craft and lots of them.
They're going to try to take our MAC guns offline. Give their capital ships a straight shot at Earth. Master Chief, defend this station.
Yes, sir. I need a weapon.
Right this way.
Number 2, we have Tell That to the Covenant. This is the very, very beginning of Halo 2. This is probably, I feel like it's the opening cutscene, one of the first lines of the game. And it's just glorious. I mean, I don't know, it's both witty and awesome and cool and everything you want Chief to be. What more to say? Really, what more to say about this line?
The plating was about to fail. There's viscosity throughout the gel layer. Optics, totally fried. And let's not even talk about the power supply. You know how expensive this gear is, son?
Tell that to the Covenant.
And for number 1, we have Give the Covenant Back Their Bomb. Now, you might not consider this a one-liner, but I do. It's just one of the lines coming from the conversation between Chief and Admiral Hood. It's just...
Sir, permission to leave the station.
For what purpose, Master Chief?
To give the Covenant back their bomb.
Permission granted.
It's honestly probably one of the most iconic, 1, cutscenes, but 2, moments in Halo history. I think it's an awesome line. I think it's just so memorable that it needs to be number 1 on this list. Let me know if you disagreed. Obviously, some of these kind of hit and miss with the one-liner part of it. I feel like this list is pretty accurate, but again, if you disagree, go ahead and put it in the comments. If you do agree, or if you disagree and you want to comment, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. We do top 10s each Sunday. We talk about all kinds of gaming stuff, especially Halo, and I'll see you in the game.